We are now just 158 days away from the official release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker by director J.J. Abrams, that is all set and ready to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that we are only getting closer to the official second trailer of this film that is all set and ready to debut on August 24th over at D23, so that's one thing to really look forward to. That's when the marketing really comes in the full swing for this movie. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the set leaks, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that it's described that one of the scenes that were shot during the month of October 2018 included a scene in which both Adam Driver and Daisy Ridley were acting as Kylo and Rey in the middle of a 360-degree green screen, where what was being filmed was said to be a sequence that involves Kylo's new power that is said to be Disney's take on flow walking. It's said that one of the scenes is said to involve Kylo and Rey witnessing the 2-on-1 saber duel between Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul, where it's said that J.J. Abrams had plans in place to recover unused scenes from that fight back in 1999, to offer new angles of the Darth Maul fight, going up against Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. It's described that new angles of Darth Maul were briefly used for that scene that both Rey and Kylo Ren witness of their fight that took place on Naboo. Now, what's really exciting about all of this is that John Williams composed a revised track of Duel of the Fates, while Rey and Kylo briefly experienced the Darth Maul fight. Eventually, it's said to fade and move on to other iconic saber duels from the franchise that are seen to Rey and Kylo, as if they are passing doors in a hallway. So, what's exciting about all of this is that this is, of course, Disney's take on flow walking. Now, the original version of Ben Solo was able to use this technique in the expanded universe that allows himself to actually experience other elements of the past and to learn about the past. Now, though you cannot change history, you can learn about what happened many years ago. And I think that's exactly what's happening here between both Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, it's described to be a flow walking scene where it's as if Rey and Kylo Ren are walking through a narrow hallway, passing different rooms, and those different doorways are showing them different elements of the past, different duels, if you will, of the Skywalker saga. So Darth Maul being involved in this flashback sequence during one of the flow walking sessions is actually said to have been used by one of course, the deleted scenes of the iconic battle back in 1999. Now, the great thing about this is that we do know that J.J. Abrams is very goal-driven with this movie. He's very ambitious about Episode 9. He's really trying, to introduce something that we have never seen before on the big screen, and is really trying his very best to mark this movie down as the best of the sequel trilogy, which, honestly, I think is going to be what J.J. Abrams will be known for if this movie really does prove itself to be the best of the sequel trilogy itself, and marking itself down as the new Revenge of the Sith of our time. So, Darth Maul, this is actually said to be deleted scenes from The Phantom Menace that we've never seen and that have never seen the light of day. And I think that's going to be a very, I guess you could say, exclusive thing to The Rise of Skywalker that makes it very unique and seems like it's going to mark itself down as a separate film from The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. So Darth Maul, in that sequence where both Rey and Kylo Ren are witnessing this battle between Maul, Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan on Naboo inside of that generator room on Theed, I gotta tell you, I really am very impressed with the flow walking sessions and the flash fights that are taking place in this movie. Now, the thing here is this, there are mixed reactions on flash fights and flow walking sessions and how the fans are actually looking at this. And that's 100% fine, because everybody has their own opinion, everybody can have their own concerns about this movie because of what happened with The Last Jedi and the backlash it received. So it's only natural to be skeptical about these flash fights and the flow walking scenes that are actually said to be a part of Episode 9, and I get that. So, how they're going to insert the deleted moments from The Phantom Menace between Maul, Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan, mind you, it's said to be very, very brief, before Kylo and Rey move on to another iconic duel that they witness, such as Luke versus Vader, and of course Anakin versus Obi-Wan, etc., etc. That's what's really going to make this movie stand out, I believe, is that J.J. Abrams really is adding on a different medium of the Star Wars franchise that is directly coming from the expanded universe that we would have never expected to see in a Star Wars film. Does it sound a little wild or crazy? Absolutely. But it's all a matter of how it's going to be executed on the big screen once we finally do get to go ahead and see this thing in motion on the big screen in theaters come this December of this year. And I think that JJ really has a great opportunity here and has great potential to mark this movie down as the best Star Wars film in this current trilogy. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.